Welcome to today's video. Today's video is on why weed sucks. You may be wondering, why am I making this video? Why is she talking about this? And am I even qualified to talk about this? First of all, I've never done this before, this marijuana stuff. I have a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends, a lot of my guy friends specifically that I know, or I should say peers, acquaintances, they choose to practice this. So the topic of weed or marijuana is a very sensitive topic, and now I understand there's a lot of people that are really for it. There's a lot of people that are not for it. It's not based off of science. I purposely did not want to go into science to try to prove my point or to try to argue a certain way, because it doesn't really matter what the science says. People are still going to do what they want to do. And when I become president, I have your attention now. When I become president, just kidding, if I do, who knows? But if I were, I would make it illegal, and I would make sure that's no, okay? Growing up, I've seen a lot of my guy friends, girlfriends, people that I knew use the weed, and it does nothing to you other than slow you down. And it's ironic because people that use it are typically very smart people. They're very bright, and sometimes there's a reason that they use it, because they're so smart, they're always thinking, or they're always questioning things, or always kind of on their toes, so to speak, that sometimes your intellect can be used against you. And I think it's not, I wouldn't even say it's ironic, but I'm not even surprised to see some of the brightest people I know, they use marijuana, and you probably don't see it, how it affects you, but it affects you. People that use weed typically are associated with either losing their job, they lose their job, they lose people in their life, or they just become really lazy. The one scientific fact that I know, for sure, what I remember, I'm recalling based off of my memory, it either kills brain cells or being a little bit more mentally fatigued. That's a really good word, mental fatigue. That is a real thing. Mental fatigue can come from eating a lot of sugar, having a lot of inflammation in the body, and using things like marijuana. Technically, you might as well just use cigarettes. Technically, cigarettes are worse, but I'm just saying that in terms of the mental fatigue, that more people than not, in my opinion, experience that mental fatigue. I'm just making this video in efforts that hopefully help somebody to hopefully stop and understand that if you want to kind of move up in the world or get better in the world, or you want to attract your wife or your boyfriend or your husband in the future, a quality person is not going to want you to do that. Now, some people would argue and say, oh, well, I'm a quality person and I use marijuana, right? Yeah, okay. Are you a quality person? Some people would argue with me and say, well, I'm a quality person and that's what I choose to do. Well, yeah, you were a quality person. Because like I said earlier, what happens to you when you use the marijuana is you're going to become so mentally fatigued, and you're going to be wasting your time and money on this thing that's only going to hurt you and your career. It's not a coincidence that I see people that use marijuana and they have a job that doesn't pay well, or they're just not doing well in their career, or they're just kind of low in life and they're just down all the time, or they're just boring people, okay? Now, I've met some really interesting people that choose to use marijuana, but from what I've seen also, in addition to that interesting part of them as a person, is they will, again, that mental fatigue, but also they just seem like there's no hope in life. There's no faith, there's no positive outlook, there's no optimism. But I think that this video was worth me making so that people that know me in real life and people that follow me online or offline really know who I am as a person. And that is something I'm really against. Marijuana and alcohol, in my opinion, you're just literally hurting yourself. You're diminishing your potential. And the other ironic thing is that the people that I know that choose to use this stuff They have people, they have so much potential. Just because people like Joe Rogan or Elon Musk or people in the world that are doing big things, they have a lot of money, they're very successful, it doesn't mean it's okay for you to do it too. Just be like, if they go jump off a bridge, are you gonna go jump off a bridge? I hope you don't. Now I know families that who like parents and their children where they choose to use marijuana. The parents use marijuana, they smoke marijuana, and then they get their kids on it too, and they start smoking it too. And people think that that's like normal and that that's okay. Really question yourself and ask yourself, where are they in life? And even if they are in a high place or ahead in life, it still doesn't make it okay for you to want to even consider doing that. Because number one, what's the point? Number two, if you're really that bored to do that, maybe you need to reconsider your life. You know, boredom is a gift, and you can be used as an opportunity to get better and to be better. Once again, just because people that you look up to use it and because they make it seem like it's okay doesn't mean it's something that's okay to do. It goes like this. I'm going to read it to you because we're in first grade again. All right. Why weed sucks, and I have a quote here. Okay. Well, Stan, the truth is marijuana probably isn't going to make you kill people, and it most likely isn't going to fund terrorism. But pot makes you feel fine with being bored. And it's when you're bored that you should be learning a new skill or discovering new science or being creative. If you smoke pot, you'll find out that you're not good at anything. Why? Because you go through all these years doing this crap, and then one day you wake up and you start to realize you're just not like mentally sharp anymore. You're just, you know, kind of like low and blow and gloomy and down because you're doing this stuff that is not helping you. What is the upside of using this? Really ask yourself this. Now, I met one guy and he argued with me that it helped him focus better with studying, or it helped him work out better because apparently it helps with your neurons and with your muscles, mind to muscle connection if you use it before you go train or work out. But I'm like, dude, I get the mind to muscle connection and I don't use it. So maybe that's something that you gotta work on. Now, again, this video is not even a scientific video. Maybe I will make a scientific video. In fact, I should make a scientific video explaining why it sucks and why it's hurting you. Mental fatigue is the big one. It's more than likely killing your neurons. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. And number three, last and certainly not least, is you smell like sewage, okay? People that use the vape, I know one guy, he used vape, and I told him, like, dude, you gotta like stop this stuff. It's not a good look. And people say, oh, it's not addictive. It's not mentally or chemically addictive, I don't believe, but it's physically addictive because you get into the habit of using it and relying on it. And next thing you know, you become a what? A chimney. That's what you become. You become a chimney. But my hope is that you don't choose to adopt this lifestyle because, again, more than likely, what a coincidence that the people that use it are low in life. I know this one guy stopped using marijuana and he said to me, oh yeah, I stopped using marijuana. And all of a sudden, things got better in his life. All of a sudden, he was able to get a new car, he was able to get a new house, he was able to expand his business, he was able to find a new girl. Why? And I asked him, you know what, buddy? Why? Why did that happen? And he said to me, it's more than likely because of the marijuana, because it was slowing him down. So in case your mama didn't tell you, or in case your girlfriend is too weak to tell you, or your sister doesn't tell you that you should stop, I'm making this video to tell you, you gotta stop. Number one, you stank. Number two, you stank. And number three, you stank. Thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to not do this. Don't do this. This is like low life thing to do. Doesn't matter how much money you got. Doesn't matter how successful your business is. Doesn't matter who you are in the world. Weed sucks. In my opinion, it's for losers. Again, doesn't matter how much money you got, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you are in the world. It sucks and it doesn't make you look good. It makes you look unattractive, you smell like a sewage, and you look like a chimney. Thank you for watching today's video, and if you disagree with this video, feel free to leave your comment below. I welcome the disagreement. In fact, I encourage the disagreement because there are people that are going to defend every reason as to why they do what they do. It's not a coincidence that people use it. They either are low in life, they suck at their job, or their career sucks, and they're not able to progress in life. Why? Because you're using this stuff that's slowing your thinking, getting you mentally fatigued, and it's holding you back. There's no way around it other than to just stop. So just stop. Stop for like 3 months, 6 months. See how your life gets better. You're probably gonna be smarter, probably gonna be prettier, you're probably gonna be cooler. You wanna be quality, you wanna be successful, whatever success means to you. You wanna find that high quality man or woman, you gotta stop this crap, okay? Thank you for watching today's video and have a great day.